Hi, this is Arthur from the Minute Review Show. If you have a minute, I have an opinion. Today we're heading to Nova Asian Bistro, located just across the Queens border in New Hyde Park, Long Island. It's almost the end of the school year for my son, and he said he wanted some sushi to celebrate. So here we are at one of the rare all-you-can-eat restaurants in New Hyde Park. According to Nova's website, they offer fusion Asian food consisting of Japanese, Chinese, and Thai cuisines. They also say that their menu is affordable. We had the option of choosing between the all-you-can-eat and the a la carte option, so we chose the all-you-can-eat option. $36 for adults and $23 for kids. Today we'll see what you get when you go all in. I'll do my best to show you a good variety, so come and join me. Okay, we're ready to take a look at the Nova Asian Bistro menu. This is the all-you-can-eat menu, and look at the rules here. No takeout bags, and there's a 2-hour time limit, no sharing. No leftovers, and any leftovers we will charge at the regular price. So that's what we have here. Get the inside of the menu. Everything here is part of the all-you-can-eat menu. So we have some soups, we have salad, we have appetizers from the kitchen. These are all the cooked foods. You have appetizers from the sushi bar, and these are just the specialized processed sushi. Over here you have your sushi all you can eat, sashimi. Here's some hand rolls and maki rolls. I like the fact that they offer you both types. Next we have the signature rolls, and these are all the special rolls. They're usually super expensive, like 14 bucks, and there's a huge selection of them. At the back of the menu you have some cooked food. Here's noodle and rice. You can order lo mein, pad thai, stuff like that. You have Japanese teriyaki. For you teriyaki fans, there's 4 types of teriyaki. And here are some other types of mostly Chinese entrees. Hi, this is Arthur from the Minute Review Show. Today, I'm dressed like Uncle Roger, but I'm not Uncle Roger. So anyhow, we're at Nova Asian Bistro, which is an all-you-can-eat restaurant at New Hyde Park, New York. Now, I've been here once before, 6 years ago, and I'm really curious to see if their all-you-can-eat menu is just as good as it was in the past. Now, this is not a buffet per se. You need to order from a menu. The waiter will take your order, and they'll bring you your food. Each time you want food, you have to call the waiter over. We're going to order in rounds, and I'm going to show you what I get for our food. Just to let you know, on the weekends, I believe from Thursday to Sunday, the adult buffet is about $36. The children's buffet is about $23. All the other days of the week, the buffet is $2 less, both for children and adults. I forgot to add that the menu here also comes in an a la carte menu. So for those who can't eat that much, there's an a la carte menu. Okay, the food is here, and I ordered my first round of food with some sushi selections and also some sashimi selections. We have some red snapper, some tuna, some peppered tuna, and we have 2 salmons. We have a squid. I believe this is a whitefish. I forgot which one. And this is tuna. They also provide some ginger and some wasabi. We're going to try this out, and hopefully it'll be good. Okay, our sushi is here. And the first sushi that I'm going to try is the tuna. And this looks like it's in a pretty big piece. Looks like there's a lot of rice here, so I'm kind of worried. Dip it into the wasabi and soy sauce and give it a try. Okay, tuna is fresh. It's basically the Akami's tuna, which is the red tuna. Not much fat, good tuna flavor. And I would say that the rice is a medium amount. It's not too much, not too little. But in the way that I think is that it could be less. I think there's a little too much rice, but it's really a medium amount. The next piece that I'm going to try is the squid. Now, the squid is has these little cut marks on top, and it looks fairly fresh. So let's try this. These are nice thick pieces. The squid is actually really big. They have a nice snap to it, which tells me that it's very fresh. So the squid is something good to order. Next up is the striped bass, and this is what it looks like. It's just a white fish. So let's try this. It's actually not white bass. Striped bass is actually white tuna, escolar. It tastes like escolar. It's a very oily fish, and there's a good amount of it, and it tastes fresh. That's all I can ask for. The next piece I'm going to try is the salmon. Now, you can see how long this piece is, but there's also a lot of rice, so I'm not too happy about that. But we'll try this and see if it's nice and fresh. This is excellent. Salmon, it tastes really fresh. The thing that's interesting about it is not super firm. I like it a little firmer, but still, the flavor is good. It tastes like salmon, and there's nothing off-putting about it. I like this. Not bad. The next piece I'm trying is the red snapper. Now, the red snapper actually looks a little red. So let's try this. You know, if I can say something about the red snapper, it's really plain tasting. There's really not that much flavor to it. So, I could take it or leave it. The next piece that I'm trying is the pepper tuna. Let's see how this tastes. It looks like it just tuna with a liberal sprinkling of black pepper. The black pepper is super strong. It's not bad. Okay, the next piece that I'm going to try is the tuna sashimi. They cut it into this giant block. It's once again, this is the tuna that is probably at the center of the tuna, so it's not very fatty. Let's try this. Nothing super special about it. It's passable. It's good. It's nice and firm, which tells me that's fresh, and I like it. Next, we ordered the tuna tartare. Now I'm taking a look at this, and actually it looks kind of orange. It looks like salmon, but they say it's tuna tartare. It looks like there's some crunchy bits to it, so I think it's going to be a bit. I think it's going to be a bit crunchy. Okay, next I'm trying the tuna tartare. Now it looks like there's some crunchy bits here, and there's also minced tuna right here. Let's try this. The white part is the crunchy part. There's also a lot of seasoning in it. It's been minced up, and I can tell that there's some soy sauce mixed into it. And it's not too salty, which is a good thing, but it's okay. The thing that I don't like about it is that the crunch isn't super crunchy. It seems like the crunchy bits may have been out for a while. Okay, let's try the eel avocado hand roll. I'm gonna dip it into some soy sauce. Let's try it. Not bad. The only bad thing about this is that you see how much rice they put here? It's a little too much. And there seems to be about 3 strips of eel here, and the rest is avocado. I think this one, they could have added more eel, but it tastes good. The next thing that we ordered is the Nova roll. The Nova roll is a deep fried cream cheese, salmon, and avocado roll with some sauce. And we also ordered the salmon hand roll. And now we're going to try the Nova roll. Now the Nova roll is that deep fried roll with the cream cheese and the cooked salmon. I'm not sure if this is going to be so good because this looks super filling. There's lots of cream cheese in this. Between the avocado and the cream cheese, this is a giant pasty bomb in my mouth. I feel like a container of toothpaste. It's just cream everywhere. Yeah, I think I'll pass on the Nova roll. The item that we ordered is the Phoenix roll. The Phoenix roll is basically avocado, cream cheese, and also some tempura, as you can see here. And it's actually pretty big, so we're gonna do our best to finish this. Okay, the next roll that I'm going to try is the Phoenix roll. Now this is another one that has the cream cheese in it. I think you can tell by now that I wasn't the one who ordered the ones with the cream cheese, but there's cream cheese, there's avocado on the outside, and there's shrimp tempura in there. So once again, we have the creamy mess that's about to go into my mouth. Let's give this a try. Okay, this is basically the same experience as the other one. It's just a mass of cream between the cream cheese and the avocado. Not very pleasant. However, the flavor is a little better on this one. So I would say on a scale 1 to 10, this might be a 3. Okay, now we're at the midway point of our meal. We still haven't hit the cooked food section of the menu. That's going to come up pretty soon. But what I can tell you about the sushi part is that when you're ordering sushi and when you're ordering hand rolls, they're going to put a lot of rice. I mean, I wouldn't say a gigantic amount, but a little more than what I would like in the sushi and the hand rolls. So just be aware of that when you're ordering. If you want to avoid that, there's the sashimi section. So you can eat all the sashimi that you want and not get as full. But that's just to let you know. Here's another observation that I made about this place. It's a Saturday late afternoon. It's around 4 o'clock. And when we walked in here, it was 3/4 full. But now it's 4 o'clock and it's entirely full. So I think that says something about this restaurant. It's fairly popular and a lot of people come here. Maybe it's because there aren't that many all-you-can-eat options around here. But at the same time, people are here, and I guess they like the quality of the food here. Okay, here's the next round of sushi. We have 2 pieces of yellowtail. We have Spanish mackerel. We have striped bass, and then we have some sushi pieces of mackerel. We have some squid, and finally we have the red clam. This appears to be cooked, which I think is the way that it normally is. The piece that I'm going to eat is the yellowtail. Now the yellowtail looks like this, and oh my god, look how big the rice is. I'm gonna have to eat it. So here goes. This is good yellowtail. It has that fishiness that is telltale sign of yellowtail. It's very clean taste, delicious. This fresh yellowtail. Only criticism is that that piece of rice is actually huge. The next piece that I'm having is the Spanish mackerel. This looks really fresh. Look how silvery the skin is. And there's these beautiful black stripes on the mackerel. Let's give that a try. Beautiful fishy flavor. The Spanish mackerel is fully cooked. That's okay. It has that extreme fishy flavor, which is characteristic of mackerel. Totally fine. I love it. Okay, now I'm going to try the mackerel sushi. Now this has no rice, and this I think is also cooked. Let's try this. Yes, this is just as fishy as the Spanish mackerel, but this mackerel is not as salty. So the two mackerels are different. Spanish mackerel is more salty. The regular mackerel is not as salty. The next sushi that I'm having is the striped bass. Now if you take a close look at this, there's a piece of red here and there's the white piece. Now, it's 2 colors, and I'm hoping that this is good. Once again, we have a gigantic piece of white rice on the bottom. Let's try this. I love this. The striped bass has that clean, fishy taste as the yellowtail. It tastes very similar, and the freshness is similar to the yellowtail also. So I like both of them a lot. There's the oiliness, and there's also the smooth flavor, that nice fishy flavor that I enjoy. It's delicious, very good fish. Okay, the next item I'm going to try is the salmon hand roll. Let's see if it's good. I've been letting it sit. The nori is a bit wimpy. But let's try this. Wow, salmon's very fresh. Now, this one is the right way to make a hand roll. Look how little rice there is, but this chunk chock full of salmon. This is the right way to make it. It's fresh, delicious, and filling. We ordered some cooked food, and this is the grilled barbecue squid. And from what I can see, there are some grill marks here. These are squid rings from the body of the squid. I also see some tentacles here, so we'll give this a try pretty soon. Let's try the grilled squid. Now, it's called grilled barbecue squid, so I don't see any sauce on this, so let's see how it is. It's nice and crunchy, i.e. fresh squid, seasoned with just salt. Delicious. Now, let's try the squid ring. Okay, I can say the same thing about the squid ring that I said about the tentacles. Nice and crunchy, nice and fresh. That's the key thing. That's what I'm looking for. Lightly seasoned with salt. Perfect. Next thing that we ordered is the fried chicken wings. Now this looks really interesting. Look at the batter. It's really thick. There's a lot of breading here. Actually, not breading, but there's a lot of batter. And there's 3 pieces. We'll give this a try. Okay, we're gonna try the chicken wings. Now these are nice, piping hot. I think they make these to order. And once again, there's that giant amount of batter that's on this wing. I'm going to try this. Nice and crunchy. Actually tastes pretty good. The meat itself doesn't have that much flavor, but the batter has more than enough flavor. This is actually pretty good for a generic chicken wing. Yeah, I would order this again. Next, we ordered the seaweed salad. Now, this is basically the same seaweed salad that you can buy in any Asian supermarket. The next item we ordered is the edamame. Now, you can see that these are the edamame with the pods. It's not the already deshelled edamame. The next item that we ordered is the tom yum soup. Now, this tom yum soup has the right color. There's mushrooms. There's also a shrimp. And there are various herbs in here. So hopefully it tastes sour. Hopefully it tastes like the real thing. But I'm not sure. We're going to try the tom yum soup. I'm only going to drink the soup. So let's see if it tastes like real tom yum soup. At a buffet, this tom yum soup doesn't really taste like tom yum soup. There's some sourness to this, but it's lacking in sourness, lacking in heat, lacking in Thai-ness. So, yeah, we want to give it a try. You know, you never know who's in the kitchen making the soup, but I guess if you just treat it as regular soup, it'll be fine. Okay, the meal is over. I'm so glad to be back after 6 years of not coming. From what I can remember, the quality that we got here today is the same as what we got here 6 years ago. So it's good to know that things haven't changed much. The quality is pretty much consistent. I enjoyed my meal, and the most important thing about this meal is that there's a good choice between the raw items and also the cooked items. So if you're coming here for a buffet and you don't want sushi, there's plenty of Asian items, cooked items that you can order from soups to appetizers to entrees, and they do it all in a fairly good way. I could say that $36 is a fair price, and to me, $36 for an adult is the fair price only if you eat a lot. Now, I think I just ate enough to make it worth my while. In fact, in my estimation, I think I ate exactly $36 worth of food. So if you have a larger appetite than mine, you're definitely going to make out good coming here. I think that having Nova Asian Bistro is a good option in the area. Like I said before, there aren't a lot of all-you-can-eat options in New Hyde Park. This is one of them. Come here if you have a liking for Japanese food, and you won't be disappointed. I was wondering what you think about these all-you-can-eat places. Now, this all-you-can-eat place is not a buffet. You have to get the waiter to come to take your order. But I was wondering if you like these types of all-you-can-eats versus the buffet type of all-you-can-eats. Let me know in the comments. I'm really curious. I want to thank everyone today for joining me at Nova Asian Bistro. We had a great meal today. There was plenty of food. For you out there who enjoy watching these buffet videos, I have 2 other buffets on my channel. So just take a look at my video list and you'll find them. Thanks again for watching my video. I hope to see you again very soon. The final bill before tip is $103.08.